please do that so that I can, I'm working with fewer and fewer people from Alignable because I keep trying to do a bunch of free stuff for everybody. And I've got a link, I've got an Excel spreadsheet of 125 alignable people I'm trying to do something for. And I'm trying to do it for free. So it's, anyway, please tell me slowly about your business. Is it DNA or is it DMA?
DMA.
DMA Consulting, what you guys do, automation, AI automation, or?
No, I've created over 30 ways to internet market. I'm a full-blown digital marketing agency.
Okay,
Nobody's doing quite what I do.
okay. Well, no, that distinguishes you.
There's, well, I brought the first artificial intelligence project to the military back in the 80s. I'm an AI programmer, I'm a computer engineer.
Do
So
we should do a TV show. Seriously. Do you want me to just, I'm very
sure,
tempted, huh?
sure, I would like to.
All right, let's do that. If I'm not being too disruptive, let's do this. We'll log out of this meeting, and let me say what I'm gonna say so I get it right. I'm gonna log out of this meeting, not yet, because I want to record what I'm saying to you now. And then I'm gonna send you a Zoom link, and then we're gonna do a TV show, and I have one editor that will do shows for me for free. I will I will simply send it to her or him or who whichever one it is that does. I have three of these people. And then I'll post it on the internet for you.
That would be
Because
awesome.
what you're saying is like historic. You're like one of the history figures of the internet, as far as I can tell. And I've been doing TV 23 years, so I can already tell.
It is, and then where my story goes to, and I'll tell this
Yeah.
on the TV, is 8 years ago, I met a guy that had to sell his small business, and he
Okay.
found out it wasn't worth anything. So I took a 5-year hiatus, and spent $70,000 of my own money to create a solution for small business marketing. I wanted to help them.
Are you gonna remember to tell that story when we do the show? Because
I will.
that is freaking. I'm trying to while we talk. I am trying to find the. I'm trying to find the Zoom link so I can send it to you before we even end this meeting because I'm kind of afraid of forgetting how to do it.
You want
I
to just
just
record this and I'll send you the recording?
No, because I have to put the front end and back end on it. I wish we. Well, no, I can't. No, I. Well, let's see. Why don't we? Okay, why don't we just do that? And
Your editors can
y-
put the front and back on. It's not a problem.
yeah, okay, good. Let's just do that. Let's just keep going. I like what we're doing. Yes. So let me go back to. I'm trying to get you on full screen. You're on partial screen right now. Okay, so just go ahead. Can you repeat what you just said?
Yeah, I, I was on full scholarship for the Air Force. I
Okay.
got my degree in computer engineering. I went to Washington, D.C., and I was on the Defense Communication Engineering Center. What we did was we selected TCP/IP as the protocol for the current internet. So I was there when the
No
internet
idea what
started.
that means. You might as
Well,
well tell me that
I
there's a
was there when the
squid. There's a
internet's
squid. You might as well tell me there's a squid in New Zealand who's buying life insurance. That's
well,
about as much as I.
I was there when the internet started. And then my next assignment, I brought the first artificial intelligence project to the military. I'm an AI programmer, I'm a computer engineer. And when I got out, I wrote a 3 million line software package for small businesses to do their routine admin stuff, billing, scheduling, routing. And then
Okay. So now we're inside an interview, which I think is going to be one of the best interviews I've done out of three or 400.
so
Tell us, tell us about your business and especially what you can do for the small business person. You're basically B2B, right? Like the rest of us.
I am B2B. 8 years ago, I met a guy that had to sell his business and found out it wasn't worth anything. So I
Okay.
took a 5-year hiatus from my software business, spent $70,000 of my own money working with the top marketing gurus around the world. And what I found is they're all specialized in one area, but it's okay to be specialized in Google ads if you spend $1 million a month. So I had to
Oh,
take this knowledge
geez.
and yeah, I had to take this knowledge and tailor
Mm,
it to small businesses.
yeah.
And what I did was I ended up coming up with over 30 ways to internet market that are all tailored to the small business. My goal of having a low cost, low risk, high return solution for each of the pieces. And then by putting the pieces together, it works really well. The statistic is 86% of small businesses are struggling are using one, two, or three marketing techniques, but 90% of $1 million small businesses use 10 or more. I come in with 30 and we pick the right pieces in the right order and it works.
What does this cost? What does it cost?
I have 3 tiers. One is
Okay.
a monthly fee of $197 and there's weekly classes. You can email me questions and I teach you everything I know about those subjects of the internet and marketing. The next class is 5 to 7 people. It's more of a done with you solution, and that's $497.
Okay.
And then I have done for you systems where I take over your marketing department and basically or as a consultant, and that runs anywhere from 3 to 5,000 a month.
Okay. And then uh could someone hire you for 1 month if they were a
They
small
could.
business with not a lot of cash?
Everything is month to month. If you want me to
Okay.
work with you for a month and create a marketing plan, that would probably be the best use. But if you don't have a lot of money and you want to try that, but I think that if you don't have a lot of money, the classes would be good. It's going to be a long process because there's a lot to learn. But I
Well, and
have,
I've been trying to tell you I'm neurodivergent, so it takes me so many reps, so many repetitions to learn. Yeah, and I've got my fingers in a bunch of stuff at Alignable, so I'm, yeah, but I'm going to be able to let other people know what you're doing,
well,
and that's nice.
my goal at the beginning of the year was to help 1,000 small businesses reach their goals in the next 10 years.
Okay.
And then half the money from my marketing company is going into a animal conservation area. I'm going to have a 25-acre animal playground. That's my
Oh,
goal. So
very good. I've got a client coming up in about 6 weeks because we get so busy. We do a lot of stuff in advance. And I want to pitch this to him and see what he says. Because when I talk to somebody from Alignable, I basically just say in my head, I go, bing, okay, this person might need this thing. I've always been a person who creates bridges. So, all right. So we're talking 195 or 499 or 3 to 5,000, depending on the level.
right. And it depends
Okay.
a lot on how fast you want to go. You know, if you got
Yeah.
if you want to take your time and know what you're doing along the way, that's fine. I have no problem teaching anybody. Um,
Yeah.
if you want to jump in and grow your business to $1 million business, then we can go with a high ticket.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm much more likely, if I myself were going to do it, I would be much more likely to do the 195. Even that's a stretch, but what I can do for you, like I say, is just promote your business on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest. Mix decided to get rid of me, so I don't have them anymore. I can't do TikTok with this video because they only let us do up to 10 minutes. So we'll do something else and figure that out. But I put it all over the internet and then see what the reaction is. By the way, Mark, when we get done with this, and by the way, I should interrupt myself and say something else. I'm going to put all of this tape on the show. I like doing very genuine, unexpected, organic things on TV. That's what has gotten my show to be popular. So it will be, can I take this call or not? Would that be okay? We just keep
Sure,
recording?
sure.
Hi, Patty. I'm right in the middle of doing a TV show. Can I call you back or not? Okay, thanks, Patty. Bye-bye. I wouldn't normally do that, but she needed to hear from me right now. So anyway, just, we'll do that. I just want you to know it's going to be organic. We're going to keep the whole thing. Send me, when we're done, send me 3 lines of type. The first line is your name. The second line is a piece of contact information like your phone number or your website or email, whatever you want to do. And then the third line is again another piece of contact information. Send me those 3 things.
I will.
Okay,
No,
now tell us about your business in a way, like in a thumbnail. What can you tell us? I know you're different because you have all this historic accomplishments that you've made. And I realize you have 30 different ways to market us, and that more than 10 helps grow the business faster. So I understood that part. Can you give us a thumbnail of the business or something? Just
I
tell us a
think
little bit more.
when I come into a business, I want to see what's working and not working. I don't just come in and step on everything. We want to I want to come in and complement it because it's the fastest way to grow. And if you look at marketing, there's 3 different areas. You look at that customer journey. There's a foundation. Can people find you? If they put your name in there, put your company name, they find you? When they
Right.
find you, do they go to LinkedIn or Alignable, look at your profiles? Can they find your website? So we want to build that foundation and all those keywords, and we want to talk to Google and make sure that they know you're aware. The second phase that I find a big problem with is what we call CRM, customer retention module.
Okay.
People don't do the follow-ups with their existing customers. And as an example, I have my software company. I have customers before the year 2000. People stay with me forever.
Wow.
And
That's amazing.
if you take care of customers, what happens is they pay you monthly. And
Yeah.
I've had people paying me monthly now for 25 years. That ends up adding to a lot of money. So I teach
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
how to get that
Okay.
residual. I teach people that don't charge somebody 2,000 for a job when you can charge them maybe a setup fee and then a monthly fee that goes on forever. Just continue to give them value. So
Right.
the third piece of that is your lead generation. But what I do with leads is we get leads from all different places, web scraping, social media, cold email, all that. Then I put them into a sales funnel. And what that does, it takes them through a series of emails with different pain points, what they open up, they go to landing pages. But anyways, they go through an automated process. By the time
Okay.
they're ready to talk to you and get on your calendar, they're like, here's my credit card, but I have a couple questions. You don't have to talk to 100 people to get 5 people that are really interested. You don't spend your day talking and trying to talk somebody into a sale. You've already convinced them by giving them your information and helping them get there. the sales funnel gets them to be aware that they have a problem. We'll call that Pain Island. And
Pain Island, that's
then
good.
you talk, then
Uh,
what you want to do is you want to send them to Happy Island, reach their goals, right?
oh, I love this. This is good.
You don't talk to them about how you're going to take them there. You talk about what
I'm
life
in a
would be
show,
like.
honey.
You want
Okay.
to talk to them about what it would be like to be sitting on that Happy Island, what it's going to be
Okay.
like to take a weekend
That's
off.
beautiful. I like that. I like that. That's wow. So I I'm gonna make a confession on camera. My business is really small so far, and the realtors that I do a lot of cold calling during the day. I do somewhere between 20 and 140 cold calls a day. And it sounds to me like I'm using the exact wrong approach from what you're saying. So I
There's
call them, I try to get them to, buy my infomercial, my real estate infomercial. I have extremely low views. I do tell them that we have a potential audience of 229 million, a potential audience, because I did some research on how big Facebook is in the United States, in the English speaking market, and all that. But in real life, we get maybe 50 views of any one video that we post total 50, not thousands. And obviously I don't have the money yet to do even the 195 level, but I want to do it. I'm interested. And of course, every time I do one of these alignable calls, I go, oh, yeah, I want to do that. So I've got 3 or 4 other people whose packages I'm trying to also buy. So just, uh, I really need your help. And now you know my situation as a business. So maybe, I don't know, some point I'll try to hire you.
what would you need to charge them to have it worth your time to put that video up?
I I kind of have an almost religious belief about having video be a low price because video used to cost 12 to 60,000 dollars for a half an hour show.
Right.
And there's companies out there that still do it. I can show you the websites. We charge a total for taping the show, for preparing you for the show, for taping the show, for editing the show, for posting the show. We charge $215
Okay.
total.
That's cheap. My first suggestion would go to $4.99 because anything under 500 is you can charge up to that. If somebody's going to pay 215, they'll pay to $4.99. And you can test it, but I'm sure that would work. The other
All
thing
right.
is,
So okay. I'll try. I will do that today. I may not go to 499 because I have a thing about the 99s. I think they're pretentious. I might go to, 489 or 476 or
yeah, that's fine.
something that looks like I really figured it out.
No,
And
and
yes, this is on camera.
and then you've got a list of things that you're doing for them.
Oh yeah, no,
I've
it's a long list.
I've got a list of somewhere around 80,000 real estate email addresses.
Okay.
So if you created a nice video and then we created a landing page or someplace that they could go to, maybe to your website, and you put out, a nice graphic that said 479, all these points. I could send out like 80,000 emails.
Dear God. So so I'm working with a guy in California named Mark Gamble
I
who
know him.
does he does a show that's better than my show. And it's going to cost me 299 to do his show. Me taping his show would, in my view, be the right product for what you're talking about. Now that presupposes that I'm going to have the 299. I'm on Social Security. I mean, you know,
I
I
get
have
it.
$3.87 and 2 mills. Nobody knows what a mill is anymore. It's a tenth of a penny. Uh, and 2 mills in the bank. So, but this stuff is exciting. This is exciting. And I want to do it. And you out there viewing this very organic, even strange video that we're doing, that we both love doing, call up, Mr. Amell and buy his product. Just buy it. I'm not even going to say why you should buy it. Just buy it. And tell him you saw it on my show. Please, that would be good. That would help me a lot. All right, boss. We pretty much done, you think, or what?
Yeah, I
Or
just,
what?
I'm committed to helping 1,000 small businesses and, take the plunge and be one of
All
those
right. Now
1,000.
I like what you're doing. And if you know Marc, then the three of us can work together, to create a video for me that we can then post. I would hesitate to have you send it out to 80,000 people because I'm a one-man shop. I can only do about I do these videos are usually 8 minutes. I can do maybe one or two a day. So I would think send it out to maybe 5,000 at a time or something.
We can send
So
it out to 5,000 and see what the response is.
yeah, it might be overwhelming. I don't know. But anyway, okay, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Marc Potter visiting with Marc Amell. Is it Amell or Amell?
Amel.
Amell. Marc Amell, who's frankly one of the most wonderful people I guess, in Florida anyway. Probably not hard to be a wonderful person in Florida, but then that's a California viewpoint. please, please call him up. Call him up and talk to him. Hey, Marc, do you do a free consultation for people or not?
I do. They can get on my calendar. I don't do phone calls because I like to be face to face. If they want to
Yeah.
call me and say, "Can you send me your calendar?" That's fine. If I don't answer, leave a message. I'll put my email address in there.
Yeah.
And
That's
somebody,
how you want them. You want them to email you to get a free consultation?
yeah, email me with some information. Tell them that they saw me on your show, and
Okay.
I'll give them a free consultation. I had a challenge, told them that if I can't find your marketing problem in 15 minutes or less, I'll give you a free hour.
Oh God. Oh, well, I shouldn't have told you my marketing problem. I could have gotten the free hour. Sugarfoot. I almost swore on camera. You're not allowed to do that. All right, folks, you heard it here. This has got to be one of the most fun shows we've ever done. Marc Amell, you are quite amazing. And the ladies tell me that if they give me $50, can they get a date with you? And I'm still trying to line them up so I can make the extra money. This has been Marc Isaac Potter Presents. See you next time, folks. Bye bye.
Bye.